Hello friends, I'm Mid, and today we're setting off to discover some of the world's best-kept travel secrets. We're skipping the tourist traps and heading to places that still feel magical and undiscovered. These are destinations that make you feel like a true explorer, where every corner is a new adventure. As we go, I want to hear from you. Share your own hidden gems in the comments below. Let's create a map of wonders together, connecting through our love of travel and discovery. Ready? Grab your sense of adventure. Let's go! Our first stop is the Faroe Islands, a cluster of emerald isles between Iceland and Norway. The landscape is wild, steep cliffs, rolling green hills, and the Atlantic crashing below. The air is so fresh it feels like you're breathing in pure nature. Tiny grass-roofed houses and more sheep than people dot the land. This isn't a place for crowds or nightlife. It's for those who crave solitude and awe. Hike along dramatic cliffs, listen to seabirds, and watch puffins dart by. Waterfalls tumble straight into the ocean, and every view feels like a secret. The Faroes people are warm and deeply connected to their traditions. Sharing a meal with locals, tasting fresh fish, and hearing their stories is the real treasure here. The Faroe Islands are about feeling the raw power and delicate beauty of nature. It's not just a trip, it's an experience that stays with you. If you want to feel small in the best way, this is your place. Come for the scenery, stay for the soul. The Faroe Islands, ancient, wild, unforgettable. Let's keep moving. Next we head south to Kotor, Montenegro, a medieval gem tucked between mountains and the Adriatic Sea. The bay looks like a fjord, with black mountains plunging into deep blue water. Inside the old city walls you'll find winding cobblestone streets and hidden squares. Kotor feels alive, locals chatting over coffee, fresh bread baking, laundry fluttering above. Climb the ancient city walls for a breathtaking view of terracotta roofs and the bay below. The food is simple and delicious, fresh seafood, local wine, and smoked ham. Kotor is both grand and intimate, a place to get lost and to linger. Spend your days exploring history, your evenings by the water. It's a reminder that the world's most beautiful places are often just out of sight. Kotor, a fairy tale you can walk through. Ready for the next adventure? Let's go. Now bundle up, we're heading to Svalbard, deep inside the Arctic Circle. This is polar bear country, where glaciers and mountains stretch as far as you can see. The silence is profound, the landscape stark and humbling. Here, nature is in charge and adventure is everywhere. You can't leave town without a guide. Polar bears outnumber people. Dog sledding, exploring ice caves, and cruising among icebergs are just a few ways to experience the wild. Depending on the season, you'll witness the midnight sun or the northern lights. Svalbard is a lesson in resilience and the raw power of the planet. It's for those who crave true adventure and want to see the world untamed. Every day is a story you'll tell for a lifetime. Svalbard, the edge of the world and absolutely magnificent. Let's warm up and head south. Next stop, wine country, onward. Welcome to Chile's Colchagua Valley, a paradise for wine lovers just south of Santiago. Rolling vineyards stretch to the Andes and the sun shines bright over this laid-back, beautiful region. The star here is Carmenere, a grape once lost to Europe but thriving in Chilean soil. Tour historic estates and modern wineries, meeting passionate winemakers along the way. Cycle through the vines, taste bold reds and savor long, leisurely lunches under the trees. The food is simple and perfect. Grilled meats, fresh salads, and local cheeses. Life slows down here, it's about savoring every moment. Colchagua is sophisticated but unpretentious, a place to relax and indulge. Raise a glass to the good life. Great wine, great food, and great company. Salud to Colchagua, a true hidden gem. Ready for something wild and blue? Let's dive in. Next paradise in Indonesia. We're off to Raja Ampat, Indonesia, a remote archipelago in the heart of the Coral Triangle. Getting here is an adventure, but the reward is a world untouched and pristine. Hundreds of jungle-clad islands rise from turquoise waters, but the real magic is below the surface. Raja Ampat is the epicenter of marine biodiversity, more species of fish and coral than anywhere else on Earth. Snorkel or dive into vibrant coral gardens, swim with manta rays, turtles, and swirling schools of rainbow fish. Life here is simple and deeply connected to the sea. Stay in rustic, overwater bungalows, visit welcoming villages, and witness a way of life shaped by the ocean. Raja Ampat is for true adventurers and nature lovers. It's not about luxury resorts, but the luxury of wild, pure beauty. This is a place that fills you with wonder and gratitude. Raja Ampat, unforgettable, unspoiled, and utterly alive. Let's head back to Europe for our next hidden treasure. Welcome to Gjirokastër, Albania, The City of Stone. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its Ottoman-era tower houses and dramatic hillside setting. The skyline is a patchwork of stone roofs and whitewashed walls, all watched over by a massive castle. Explore the fortress for sweeping views of the city and Drino Valley. Wander the old bazaar, browse artisan shops and sip strong Turkish coffee as life unfolds around you. Albanian cuisine is a delicious surprise. Try local specialties like kifki and pasha kofte. Gjirokastër is for curious travelers who love history, architecture, and authentic culture. It's not overrun by tourists, so its gritty charm remains intact. Here, every stone tells a story of resilience and hope. Step back in time and discover Albania's hidden heart. Next, we're off to a tiny Scottish island with a big personality. Let's go! Onward to Eigg. We're sailing to the Isle of Eigg, off Scotland's wild coast. Eigg is small but mighty community-owned, eco-friendly, and full of spirit. The Skur of Eigg dominates the landscape, offering epic views for those who hike to the top. The island runs on renewable energy and is a model of sustainability. Here you're not just a tourist, you're a welcome guest. Explore white sandy beaches, hidden coves, and ancient woodlands. Wildlife abounds, seals, dolphins, and even whales can be spotted offshore. Life moves slowly, walk, bike, and soak in the peace. Eigg is about connection to nature, to community, and to yourself. Sometimes the smallest places leave the biggest mark. Eigg, a wee island with a giant heart. Ready for a Himalayan adventure? Let's climb higher. Our journey takes us to Nepal's Tsum Valley, a sacred Himalayan sanctuary once closed to outsiders. This hidden valley is a place of deep peace and ancient Buddhist tradition. Trek through remote forests, cross high passes, and leave the modern world behind. The culture here is pure Tibetan, ancient monasteries, prayer flags, and centuries-old customs. The Sumbas are welcoming, often inviting trekkers in for butter tea and a warm meal. The scenery is breathtaking, snow-capped peaks, terraced fields, and endless sky. Life is simple, spiritual, and deeply connected to nature. Tsum Valley is a pilgrimage for those seeking beauty, challenge, and meaning. It's a journey that changes you. Next, we descend to a magical lake in Central America. Let's go to Guatemala. Welcome to Lake Atitlan, Guatemala, often called the most beautiful lake in the world. This volcanic crater lake is ringed by 3 dramatic volcanoes and vibrant Mayan villages. Each village has its own personality, traditions, and colorful textiles. Travel by boat from bustling Panayachel to tranquil San Marcos or artistic San Juan, explore markets, visit weaving cooperatives, and hike for stunning views. The culture is alive. Mayan languages, rituals, and crafts fill every day. Atitlan is a place to slow down, reflect, and connect. Swim, hike, or simply relax in a hammock and watch the clouds drift by. Despite its beauty, it still feels like a secret. Lake Atitlan, soulful, vibrant, and unforgettable. One last stop, let's end in a forest of legends. Off to Japan. Our final destination is Yakushima Island, Japan, a place of ancient magic and deep green forests. Yakushima is home to 1,000-year-old cedar trees shrouded in moss and mystery. Hiking here feels like stepping into a fairy tale, lush, misty, and alive with spirit. The famous Shiratani Unsuikyo forest inspired Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke. After a day of exploring, soak in a seaside hot spring and reflect on nature's wonders. Yakushima is a pilgrimage for nature lovers and dreamers. It's about healing peace and reconnecting with the Earth's ancient spirit. Here you learn the art of forest bathing, absorbing the forest's calm and energy. Yakushima, timeless, mystical, unforgettable. What a perfect way to end our journey. Let's wrap up. And that's our journey, 12 hidden wonders, each with its own magic. I hope you're inspired to seek out the world's quiet corners and secret places. Let's travel with kindness, respect, and curiosity, leaving every place better than we found it. Thank you for joining me. Your company makes every adventure richer. Share your own hidden gems in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys. Until next time, stay curious, stay hungry, and keep exploring. Bye-bye.